I can do anything you want me to. You accidentally burned me? Oh well, I'll be fine. You told me not to eat a couple days? I'll be fine. I've walked on a broken foot for weeks. So we might be doing this challenge in Texas, but I was actually born in Utah. Great series, by the way, with my favorite author. Hello, good morning, and welcome back to the Ultimate Penny Challenge. Here on day 13, lucky number, day 13, we need to get inside immediately because the cold is not something I can handle. No, what the heck? I can do anything you want me to. You accidentally burned me? Oh well, I'll be fine. You told me to go do something that's probably gonna hurt? I'll be fine. You told me not to eat a couple days? I'll be fine. Whatever it is, I've even had it so bad, I've walked on a broken foot for weeks before I ever got it checking out. I got multiple sets of stitches. Fine. You put me outside in the cold.
I hate the cold.
Well, I just had a very interesting morning. So, we come over to Katie Mills like we normally do because the 24-hour locations, they don't like that we sleep in there. So we try to stay awake most of the night, mostly because I can't sleep in there. And we come over to Katie Mills in the morning. We do this almost every single day, as you can tell if you're watching the series. We go into the cafe, the food court, before the mall stores are open, but the actual mall doors are open. And we try to get a seat. Once we get a seat, this is where we normally start taking our nap. We get our sleep between 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. That is when we get our sleep during the series, and it's absolutely killing me. I should not be having the sleep schedule problem, but unfortunately, that's just reality. And normally I'm fine, but today, when I got here, I was so tired. I walk in here and I get to the food court around 7, and I lay down. It's completely empty. I wake up to the janitor hitting his broom on the table that I'm sleeping by. Whole food court is completely packed. It's 11:30 when I wake up. My sleep schedule is ruined. So we came outside to go look at the weather. We could sell water out here because, as we know, that's been the best money-making method so far, but we can't. Water doesn't sell on cold days like this. We've learned this from the past. The weather sucks as per usual, and the next 2 weeks we aren't going to be able to sell any water because we are hitting the coldest time of the year. So we ended yesterday with $6.99. This is not including all the time we spent yesterday doing the surveys. And I checked this morning, it says 1 to 2
business days.
We checked out our points on a Friday. Today's Saturday. We are not going to get our money until probably Monday. So just another thing that's going to hold us back, another setup. So for today, we're just going to kind of chill in the mall. We're going to go around and just have fun. We're not going to spend any money. We're going to eat tonight at either IHOP or Whataburger, wherever we decide to sleep. So we are going to go into the mall.
Do a little exploration.
Because, well, we really can't do anything else. Just going to go look at all the things
we wish we could buy if we had money.
Let's use today as just a fun little look around day if we can't be productive on the Shopify website. We have the money for some food tonight, so let's just relax. I didn't know this. They have the 100 book series. When did they get a series? Great series, by the way, with my favorite author. Let's go shopping and pretend we have money and not actually buy anything and just look because we're poor. We have just come up with the best possible idea we can. We are not allowed to be rich, because if I am rich, all I'm going to want to do is buy all the nerdy books, all the nerdy posters, all the nerdy games, and watch all the nerdy movies. That's all I would do every day. If I was rich, my day would turn into pretty much the cast of Big Bang Theory. I want to go see all the movies.
This is so embarrassing. There's people watching me, and I'm just standing here in the Mean Girl box.
It was actually a pretty good movie. I watched it when it first came out on December 15th. I am so happy right now. I'm so happy right now. I've been going around to all of my favorite stores in there. And before you make fun of me,
I'm 16 still.
I can have my obsession with movies, books, and video games. I went around to all those stores and I realized something. First off, I'm the biggest nerd you will ever meet in your entire life. Second, I love all those topics. From, we were looking at Star Wars stuff, Marvel stuff, everything. We found the 100 series I didn't know they had. We have Green Arrow in the books. We have so many different things that we looked at, and I was so happy the whole time we were looking at everything. Even though I couldn't buy anything because, well, we have no money, I was really happy. So I had the idea, what if we buy a domain around the topic of these nerdy things that I love so much? Because what the original plan was to go buy a domain relating to the gym industry. Let's not do the gym stuff. Let's do all the nerdy crap that only I find interesting. If we make a website that sells everything I looked at today, I think it'll be really fun. So maybe it was a good thing that we couldn't buy the domain right away. Because imagine we had the domain relating to the topic of working out, and then we change our topic.
But now
We can do it under a different topic I'm more passionate about, a different topic that I really enjoy, and we can list items just like we were listing it with the athletic items, and we can do it with all those items I went and searched around today. And if it wasn't for this stupid weather, I never would have walked around the mall, and I never would have came up with this idea. We can look at it as defeat, failure, over and over and over. If we didn't have these failures, we wouldn't have came up with this idea. Always look at the bright side, I guess. Without constant failure, there is no success. And without the failures that we went through the couple of days, we never would have came up with this. So I'm really happy actually that we kept failing, and we had to keep restarting. We have to keep coming up with different things. It has to work 100%. But first we need that $17. We're gonna go over to Whataburger now. We're gonna spend the night there, and we're gonna order some food because we didn't eat yesterday or all of today. Sometimes the best things can come out of failure anyone's ever seen. So Whataburger is right there, and HEB is right there. We are gonna go to HEB and we are gonna go pick up something cheap for dinner like we did when we were at Kroger. You remember how we got noodles for like 99 cents? We're gonna try to do something like that again, $2 or less, and then we'll go over to Whataburger for the night. We will add the payment method to our Shopify dropshipping website. I am getting messages from friends, family, everyone pretty much. There's multiple videos saying Texas is getting this big cold front none of us are used to. Supposedly, within the next 3 days, the temperature is supposed to drop down to like 15 degrees. I don't do this. I hate the cold. I hate the cold so much. So we might be doing this challenge in Texas, but I was actually born in Utah, which is a lot colder than Texas. I lived up in the mountains where it was snowing every year. We had to shovel the driveway all the time. So I should be used to the cold.
But I'm not.
I was such a wimp in the cold. Why would anyone play in the snow? You can play in the sand. Why would anyone go snowboarding? You can go surfing. Why would anyone go skiing? You can go jet skiing. There's so many different alternatives. Like, why go ice skating? You can go rollerblading. Why would anyone choose the cold variant of these? Us, my friends, are eating like absolute kings, barbarians, Vikings. We eat like men. $1.82 Lunchable. Mozzarella and pepperoni flavored. I'm so poor, and I don't like being poor. This is how you make real food. First, you get a cracker. And then, you get cheese that doesn't want to come apart. And this is how you know it's not processed and it's very legit food, because it sticks together. And then, you grab one of your pepperonis. Oh, and if you're lucky, two. You stack it all up like an absolute champ. And here you go. It's okay. It's okay. Once you get past the taste, the texture, and the smell, it's actually not that bad. Because when we're at Katie Mills, every time we pass the food court, or most of the time, they give us free samples. And they're like, hey, you want chicken? You want beef? What do you want? And they just pass you free samples. They do it all day long, so...
We're getting something. We're getting some kind of food.
Okay, my stomach really hurts. We should just stop eating. Food has just been a problem in this series. We should just stop eating, because my stomach hurts. let's not forget why we are doing this, and let's not forget about our goal. Our goal for the series is to raise $365 every single day for the 365 days that we're out here. In the description, there is a link to a donation page to Family Promise, an amazing organization helping people get off the streets so they're not homeless, so they can get into a proper job and get their kids into proper education. This is extremely important, and your donations will go a long, long way to help people through this. These families just need temporary help to get on their feet, and with our donations, we can make this happen. So if you could donate to this amazing organization, you have no idea how many lives you'll be changing, and we all appreciate your donations. Let's go set up the payment method on our website. So we just had to end the day with one more bad note. Like I said, we were gonna go inside and go get set up payments for the website. The problem with that, remember when we called John the other day and we're like, hey, can we use your identity to make this website? And he said yes, because he's older than 18 and I'm 16. I can't. Shopify wants a ID. He only has a school ID. So I published a school ID onto Shopify and they denied it because it's not a driver's license, a passport, or a state issued ID. He doesn't have any of those. So I need to find someone else. So those hours and hours I went into researching on this page, all of it's for nothing. So tomorrow, we also have to find someone who is willing to put their name on this for me. Thank you so much. Once again, thank you for your support. Thank you for your comments. It means a lot to me.